Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never a 4th this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To throw, it's Van Buren. That's caught. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. Out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, pulls it in. It's Anderson. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Testing the right side here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Haynes. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. The pass is intercepted. The pass on third down.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. With the catch, it's Moore. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid routine. Good work by the return man. stops it on the draw. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion makes it second down. The quarterback keeps it here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down. Surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's in the clear. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7.
Michigan 13, LSU 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. He was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Anderson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll toss it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. Look at that scoreboard. I'm going to start to wonder, should I go for this?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking tackles. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this team. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Passing now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Clark on the outside. It's Hill. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll give it to the running back. It's a fumble! And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Over the middle, it's Norton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He keeps it. QB draw. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped right at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan.
Ball handed to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Sack It's a loss back to the 6.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking. For a 2-point conversion.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football. Made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense not pressing this time. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run the option. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To the air, it's Van Buren. Snags a quick throw. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. It's a quarterback keeper. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Important third down play coming up. It's a keeper. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running through the tackle. stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The DB's backing off from the line now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He's got it, but out of bounds. Couldn't quite connect to that big play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Secondary backed up off the ball now. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. He fires downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And they finally get him to the ground in what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you